How's everybody doing out there? This is Vernon Foster with the Intel Love Group. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a while, but I've been really busy doing some stuff with the Lifevantage, with the wonderful company we have. We just had a wonderful preview tour, and I was up in Jacksonville, Florida, meeting with Dave Brown and Vince Como, some of the other guys. Dondi Nettles was up there as well as Dr. Campbell. But I want to take a couple minutes to just tell you guys why I'm doing this. I think a lot of people, um, they say that they want to do these things and they say, this is why I'm not happy with my life, but they really don't have a reason why they're doing this or why they're committed to this. And I think that's important because inevitably you're going to have times where you want to give up or where you want to quit, and where people are going to tell you that you're crazy or what you're doing is wrong, and all kinds of things. Or you're a snake oil salesman. You're just trying to steal people's money. It's just a pyramid scheme. I've heard the gamut of things out there. So I just wanted to run down and give you guys a little bit of why I do what I do in this business, and why it's such a passion to me that I achieve my goals, and that I'm able to help a lot of other people. So back in 2008, I graduated from Florida State University, and I mean the degree is irrelevant, but the fact is that I graduated, and 4 months later I found myself, without a job. I had credit card agencies, collection agencies calling me. I had, just mounting bills and student credit card debt, and it was tough for me. I think, I sunk into a state of depression, because I had no reoccurring income, and I had felt that I had been duped into, what I like to call the biggest hoax of the 21st century, and you'll see why I say this in a minute, because a lot of us are told if we go to school and, we get a good job, we'll have a great future, right? You'll have a great paying job, and, you'll have a great salary, and, everything will be peaches and cream. Well, that's not true. And, we know that's not true, yet we keep inevitably we keep following this cycle, if you will, that was laid out for us in the generations before, thinking that it'll work for us, and it's obviously a broken system because, I'm a product of that. I know, several of my friends that went to Florida State were a product of that, and I'm not discrediting the school by any means. It was a great education, but my point is that a lot of people are graduating and they have debt, and they have, they're overwhelmed, and they don't have an income, and a lot of companies aren't hiring right now. That's just the reality of the economy and the situation that we're in. So I mean, I guess I just want to give you guys some food for thought, and realize where I'm coming from with this. I mean, think about how many students have suffered the same fate. Think about how many single parents are on a fixed income that can't get by anymore because enough is just no longer enough, or people that have worked for corporations, trying to work up the corporate ladder, that's seen it yanked out from under them, because the instability of their jobs, or that the recession has dealt a lot of people, or even people on retirement, or were baby boomers that were looking at retirement, who won't even be able to retire now because their retirements have been stripped away, by failing investments, if you will. And when I say this, I say this to you today because I come to you as a brother, as a friend, and a fellow countryman, hoping that everybody that sees this will heed my warning, as is almost similar to Paul Revere and his midnight ride to Lexington and Concord to warn the colonists of the British and the redcoats that they're coming to town and that they're marching. I mean, you have the opportunity in front of you to take advantage of a great financial opportunity. I mean, a product that's bar none, that's its own. It competes in no other category. It's patented, right? It's patented. We have 3 patents, U.S. patents on our product, and I think the third one really is that you get a chance to help a lot of people and to give back to your communities, to your friends, to your families, because a lot of things that we do out there now, not only can we not provide for ourselves, but we can't give that opportunity to somebody else because, they don't have a degree or they don't have, they don't have a certain amount of money or they don't have a certain lifestyle. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about our industry is that, you don't have to come from any socio-economic background. You don't have to have a specific income. No one cares what your race is. No one cares, what you've done in the past. No one's going to judge you. It's all about, your commitment to yourself and to your families and to your team. And, that's what I try to teach people in my group. And that's what we're all about here, with Lifevantage. I think I speak for the organization when I say that we have true products and we're true people. And that's one thing that separates us from a lot of fly-by-night companies that you may see out there. Not that I'm discrediting them, or anything, but there's a lot of products and companies that have let us down. There's a lot of companies that have given this industry a bad name. And, I encourage you to do your due diligence and do your research. Check out our website at the bottom of the page down there. And, if you're serious and you're sick and tired of, the situation that you're seeing a lot of people struggle in, like I am, then, let's do something about it. Let's stand up for what we believe in, because, I mean, this is my country and this is your country too, right? I mean, we have just as much responsibility in helping people get back on their feet as, the American government or who else for that matter, small businesses, other employers. Everybody has to do their part to rebuild this country, I think, or it's not going to be a good sight, come a few years down the road if things can't turn around. So again, I thank you guys for taking the time out of your schedules to listen to this. I hope it was somewhat helpful. We definitely love feedback. Again, this is Vernon Foster, CEO of the Intel Love Group, and thanks again.